Hey tribe, hey. Welcome back to week 10, part 1. This week is where we stop trying to become the new you and start living as her. Not later, not when everything lines up, not when you feel more confident, now. Month 3 is about embodiment. And embodiment means that your identity, it's no longer theoretical. It's no longer something that you're working toward quietly. It's visible. It's practice. It's consistent. This week, we're not preparing for the version of you that you want to be. We're going to show up as her in real time. Let's talk about it. Here's what most people get wrong about transformation. They wait for evidence before they change how they show up. They say, once I feel confident, then I'll act confident. Once I'm more disciplined, then I'll be more consistent. Once my life looks different, then I'll move differently. But that's not how transformation works. Transformation does not begin when life looks different. It begins when you do. Identity comes first. Evidence follows. To become her, you must begin acting like her now. How she speaks to herself, how she manages her stress, how she handles disappointments, how she honors her time, how she enters rooms, how she responds instead of reacts. This is not pretending, it's practicing identity. And this is the exact moment that the system tracker was designed for. Not when motivation is high, but when identity is being released. Let's be clear. Old habits cannot build a new life. Old standards cannot support a new identity. So this week, you're not asking, what do I feel like doing? You are asking, what would the woman I'm becoming choose here? Embodiment requires new internal standards, a standard that would sound like, I belong here. I don't need to shrink. I'm capable of handling this. I prepare, not panic. I follow through. Every decision, small or big, it's about identity. How you answer an email, how you start your morning, how you respond to discomfort, how you protect your boundaries. Nothing is neutral anymore. That's why the tracker, it matters. It's no longer just a routine. It's becoming your identity anchor. Let's bring this into structure. This week, when you open the system tracker, you're not simply tracking behavior. You are tracking alignment. You're asking, does this choice align with who I am now? Would my future self keep this commitment? Is this action reinforcing the standard that I have now or an old standard? We're just not trying to get through today. Instead, it should be, how does she show up even on hard days? Because embodiment is not about perfection, it is consistency. This is how identity becomes lived and not imagined. So let's talk about confidence. Confidence is not loud, it's not performative, it's not proving anything. Confidence is consistency, steadfastness, showing up and following through. Confidence is built when you keep your word to yourself, when you align your actions even when it's uncomfortable, when you honor your boundaries without apologizing, when you allow yourself to just grow quietly, day by day, choice by choice, until one day it's undeniable. And that's when the tracker becomes the receipt of what you've been practicing. Tribe, here's the practice for the week. Every day, ask yourself, how would she show up here? Then act accordingly. Track it. Reflect on it. Notice how it feels when you move with certainty and not with hesitation. Compare the identity check in your tracker and say, the identity that I'm practicing this week is. Let that sentence guide your decisions, your energy, your boundaries, your follow through. This is not about doing more. It's about doing things as her. Walk like the transformation has already happened. Not arrogantly, not loudly, but confidently. Because once you embody it, your life, it will catch up. Drop in the comments below, I am her, because y'all know I'm nosy and I want to see it. Design your day, decide your life, and I'm going to see you all later this week.